This is where the fun begins. This is where the fun begins. This is where the fun. This is where the fun. This is where the fun begins.
Who's the big guy with the muscles?
This is where the fun begins.
Who's the big guy with the muscles?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Toy Anxiety, 9:30 p.m. Tuesday night. Every Tuesday night. Welcome to the show. It's a lively bunch. You guys, if the show tonight lives up to the conversation we were just having before it started, it's going to be a good one.
Oh, it's going to be our #1 episode.
I give it 3 stars.
A 3-star episode. Hi, everybody. Hope everyone's having a good night. Thank you for being here. My name is Craig Goldberg, and tell you what, there's a lot happening in this world.
Mm-hmm. Things are happening fast.
Weird. I guess we should
way
say.
to start.
Well, there's a lot happening. There's a storm. There's
a
a
lot
storm
happening in the
brewing.
world.
There's a storm brewing. We want to make sure to say, if you are in Florida, we hope you're being cautious and safe. Actually, we hope you're evacuating. We hope you're not in Florida.
My mom's not
She's not what?
Oh.
being careful or evacuating or anything like that. She's just
Okay.
like, well, I got to work.
She's got to work. Now, she's not in the Clearwater or Tampa area, is she?
Yes.
Clearwater, we've been there.
She
Yeah.
lives in Largo, Florida, which is in between Clearwater and Tampa, and the hurricane is heading right for her. And I talked to her today. It's like, hey, if you want to come up here and crash at the house, you can. And she was just like, no, I got to work. I was like, well, okay.
I bet.
I don't think you
appreciate
will.
that work
I don't think you will, Mom.
Yeah, but also, I love to call out. She should call out.
She loves it more than me. She loves it so much.
Well, listen, in all seriousness, if you are in the path of the hurricane, they're saying it's one for the ages. So be safe. We wish you well.
Did you
and
just give it a
safety.
movie review?
Yes, 5 stars.
We give
I
it 3 out of 5 stars.
It's been certified fresh, Hurricane.
Yes, it has been. It has been. Yes. It's got to be better than the Monsters, which I haven't watched yet, but I'm going to.
Seeing mixed reviews.
Mixed review. AV
watching
Club
it
gave the
tonight.
Monsters a good review.
I'm
you
watching
believe
it
that?
tonight.
Did it? They
I bet
gave
it's great.
Afterlife a not so
I bet
good
it's
one.
awful, but I don't know.
Cool.
I don't know a whole lot about the Monsters.
That's going to be one of the mazes next year for Universal.
Hey, probably.
Rich Powerball. My dad called me from South Florida. He thinks it's hilarious and stocked up on Newports and Bud Light. He's fine. All right, Rich Powerball.
That's
All right,
America.
Let us
right
know what
there.
your parents are doing. in
Yeah,
the
let us know what your
hurricane.
parents are doing in a hurricane. Let me say hi to my co-hosts all the way from Vancouver, British Columbia, which, if you don't know, is in a whole other country. I just found this out. It was
Yeah.
amazing.
I told him if he had to visit. he
How
needs
are
a
you doing
passport.
this?
Ryan Dole, how are you, man?
I'm doing great. Big shout out to the firefighters in the chat. We got Flash 3739 in here.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, everything's good. It's been a good work day. Good, lots of toy news. A lot of hullabaloo with the Hasbro. We'll get into that tonight. I'm
We're
excited.
gonna get into some toy news tonight.
The Hasbro Hubbabaloo. That's what they
Yes.
call the of 22. That's what they call it.
Hullabaloo at 22.
Batman
Oh, did you guys
89.
go to Hullabaloo?
My parents are dead in an alley. Thanks for asking.
Oh,
You
man.
had to go see Zorro. You just
Wow.
had to.
Thanks a lot,
Um,
Vengeance.
We're gonna be saying hi to the chat here in just a moment. We appreciate you guys being here. Abigail Gardner, how are you?
Oh, I'm great. I'm so happy to be here. I love this group. I love the chat was already going off before we started the show.
Yeah, that was nice.
We were going off too in our own chat. Now
Yeah.
we're talking publicly. It's fantastic.
It's great. Abby's describing what we do here.
This is,
Yeah.
we're in public. Yes, I am. Thank you.
Jacob Walsh, what's up, man?
Hi, somebody in the chat asked where my T-Rex feet are, and they are still right here, still not painted or added to my T-Rex, hanging out. I've noticed they're kind of like, it's almost like having a fidget spinner or something. I found myself, since I got these in, underneath the gaze of the camera, I find
Mhm.
myself just like playing with these feet,
Oh.
just playing with these toes,
Oh.
getting all in between these toes, you know,
Wow.
Interesting.
That's
just
very
like playing with it,
Craig
feeling
knows about
yeah, just feeling it and everything.
Classic
and
Craig.
I love it.
Classic Craig behavior.
classic. Craig.
I like your fidget feet.
I was never
Fidget
been a,
feet. I
I've
got
never been a
fidget
feet. I was never a feet guy, or I worked myself into a shoot. Now I am. You know.
Mhm. You never know until you try.
There
Find
you
out.
go. Oh man, we're gonna have fun tonight. Let's go ahead and start saying hello to the chat. A couple announcements. We're not gonna do, and Ryan, I forgot to tell you this. No extreme tonight, and here's the reason why. We have a lot going on at Toy Anxiety this week. We do not want to burn ourselves out. We don't want to burn you guys out. So tonight we've got regular Toy Anxiety. We're gonna have a great show. Thursday night, I'm finally doing my most Master of the Universe Origins unboxing. Ryan, I think you're gonna join me for that. Anybody who wants to
Yeah,
join,
we'll
you're
hang
more than
out.
welcome to.
Mhm.
And then we have Friday and Saturday night. We talked about it last week. Back to back Toy Anxiety and Geek Dad Life. 2 nights covering all of PulseCon, starting at 8:30 Eastern Friday night. We will be on. We'll be the second show, so we'll start roughly around 10 o'clock Eastern on Friday night, Saturday night. We're gonna have some special guests. We're gonna talk about Indiana Jones. We're gonna talk about Star Wars. We're gonna talk about Marvel. We're going to talk about Nerf. We're going to talk about everything. I cannot wait. PulseCon has become a favorite event of mine every year, so it's going to be a lot of fun. And
It's pretty much Christmas.
It feels like it.
It's
It
more
feels
like Hanukkah.
Jesus was born and became
Today.
a HasLab.
Listen, as a Jewish person during Rosh Hashanah,
Wouldn't get funded.
I'm going to say this. PulseCon's more like Hanukkah because it's like multiple days of gifts, but at the end, you're kind of going,
a dreidel, huh? Another one of these. Cool.
Dreidel. Oh, cool. It's made out of clay. Didn't see
This is
that coming.
Mhm, mhm.
That's a song.
It is a song.
It is
It
a song.
is.
It's my people's.
Has that.
Yeah.
Happy Hanukkah. Oh, look, I got a harmonica. Okay.
That's my other people's song. There we go. There we go.
That's
By
correct.
the way, guys, we have a lot of people watching already. I'm about to say hi to the chat. We have a giveaway tonight. This is a good giveaway. So I'm going to call on Jake and Ryan and Abby to let me know how many likes do we need to hit to unlock tonight's giveaway. And I'm going to go ahead and put the form to sign up for the giveaway in the chat. What do you guys think? Because it's a good one.
700.
169.
There's already 120 people watching, 121, and we're 7 minutes in. So I don't think it's ridiculous to think we could maybe get like 130, 150, maybe somewhere.
Let's do
around there.
150.
150. We'll do it.
Okay. all right.
150 likes.
What about 142?
Why?
I don't know. 42 is a lost number.
Okay. 142. If we had 142
142
likes and you have entered the giveaway, you will qualify to win the NECA animated Toka and Razar.
Whoa.
This is a great
Those are
giveaway.
hard to
Wow.
find.
Is that an ever popular gaming grade?
It's not an ever popular gaming grade.
It's from the animated line, Abby.
Yes, yes.
The ever
However,
popular
these
animated
two
line.
did feature in Turtles in Time, the video game.
Ooh,
Okay.
Yes.
And
Wow.
also in the new video game, that new one that just came out, that turtle one.
Shredder's
Anyways,
Revenge.
They're Shredder's Revenge. They're all in that. So technically, they are part of the ever popular gaming greats lineup for
Sure.
having appeared in a video game. Yeah.
There you go. There it is. All right.
Very
so animated Toka, Razar, 142 likes
Razar?
for the giveaway.
They're great.
Razar, whatever. There we go.
Yes, they're babies.
They're babies.
Oh, they're babies.
Mama. That's my
What did
impression.
we decide? 169?
142.
142, and I'm sticking to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and say hi to the chat.
Let's
By
do
the
it.
way, thank you to all of our members. If you want to join for $1 a month, you get the special emojis. You get a badge, and you get to be a member of the YHS Toy Anxiety Live Crew. We need like 2 live crew, like Toy Anxiety Live Crew shirts. That'd be cool.
Toy Life
yeah.
Crew? Is that what you said?
Toy Life Crew. There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Meekster Piece is here. Ostradamus. Jim. Meritato. By the way, Jim hosts a podcast called Extraplasm. I was on it this week. We talked about Ghostbusters. One of my favorite things to talk about is Ghostbusters. Check out Extraplasm. Thank you, Jason Smith, Thunderhouse Design, BMM 1984, Jason Grahowski, Sir Davey is here, Birds and Boxes, Brandon Shelton, John Tate, Bork, Toy Connections. I think I said just hi to Jason, but hi again. AJ, Batman 89, Jason Kreiser, Brock Parker, Blue Chainsaw Man, Bearded Toy Guy is here, Stephen Lawrence, SoCal, Shaolin, one of my favorites. SoCal brought the Ghost Command into my life, and this was basically one of the most important things that ever happened to
You're
me. So
pretty much dating.
We are. Me and the Ghost Command are
That's a
actually
big move.
dating.
Yeah.
Toy Connections. Let's see. Geek Dad Life
Back
with
to back.
a Geek Dad Wife. I don't know. Or if you're watching Dahmer, Geek
What?
Dad Knife.
Oh,
Okay. Anyways, sorry, no, he's
Yeah.
not like Dahmer. Geek Dad Life's a great person.
He's-
But if you're watching Dahmer, have fun. Have fun with it. Vasco's here. Ray Alonzo
You're welcome for the plug. That's-
against Gotham Stalker, and Y Cat Smurf. Let's see. I was forced in the beginning to watch all by my husband. Now y'all make my Tuesday nights my favorite night of the week.
Oh, that's sweet.
Thank you
Aw.
so much.
Thank
That's
you.
great. I
Thank
hope
you. Thank you.
I love cats.
And Flash, Mustache Mayhem, and so on and so on. All right. Whew.
Mhm.
Hey, I got some
We did
news
it.
here.
Yeah.
Hang on. I got some big news.
Breaking news.
So I got a buddy of mine from high school. We used to make we used to get out the video camera. We used to do skits called Jock Patrol. We'd pretend to be jocks. And
Okay.
we'd have
Okay.
but the jocks would kind of talk like geeks and the geeks would talk like jocks. And it was really, really funny. It's funny because that's exactly what ended up happening in the future. But
Yeah.
anyways, regardless, so we used to do shit like Jackass and all that kind of stuff before there was Jackass. And we do have it on VHS. So
Okay.
he's also a big Star Wars buddy of mine.
Okay.
When we went to the special editions, he even made a CWO shirt in brown. This is
Okay.
in 1998, right?
Okay.
So it says CWO Chewbacca World Order. Fucking
Okay.
coolest shit on the planet. Messages me this. He's like, I'm about to take this to the dump. Should I try to do you want it or anything?
Whoa.
And,
What is
and
it?
it's an Ewok village, a Rancor, a bag of Ewoks in there.
Dude,
Just
at this point, just let
R2
him
and
take it to the
Dewback?
dump.
No. You need all that. How are you going to get your hands on it? Where's he located?
right by my parents. He just drops it off at my parents. You kidding me? Come on, Craig. Who do I look like?
I love that he's in the Chewbacca world order.
He's in the Chewbacca world order.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What a cool
He's-
dude. He's
you're
also
this-
one of the funniest guys on the planet too.
Well, I
No
want to
offense,
see
Craig.
your I want to see your VHS. Your jock. What'd you call it?
Jock ass.
Jams? Yeah.
Jock ass. Jock
Jock
patrol.
ass.
There you go. There you go.
Jock ass. That's pretty much what. What's her face? MJ and the hot blonde.
What?
That
What
show that we
now?
were
Is
watching
this more
on.
breaking news from you, Ryan?
No, the
What show?
MJ and the hot blonde.
Oh, Euphoria.
Euphoria. It's like
Yeah,
that.
there you
Oh,
go.
okay.
MJ and the Hot Blonde.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about wrestling.
Sounds like a '70s cartoon.
I thought you were talking
But-
about Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
what
my
I
gosh.
was
That's kind of
confused.
it too.
I was
right?
like,
MJ
Gwen?
and Gwen Stacy.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right, guys. Well, let's get into we got a lot to cover. You know, we put our topic tonight, which was, is toy collecting a rich man's game? I'm starting to think we all know the answer based
Y'all
on
got
some of the
Y'all got
Something
pickups though?
I got one pickup.
Skipping
I
pickups?
got some pickups.
Or-
I got some pickups. No, we're not skipping. I got some pickups.
Don't
pickups.
skip.
Abby,
Like
do you have any
last week,
pickups?
I got no
Yeah.
pickups, so we just
I-
skipped by it.
I got some stuff in the mail. that
Okay.
I'm happy to show off. Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and talk about that. We got a package in the mail that had some stuff for all of us, and really great stuff for Ryan and Jake, but they don't have it yet, so we don't want to necessarily
We're gonna
talk
save it.
about it.
We're
We're
gonna
gonna
save it.
save it till they have it. But Matt Bush, thank you so much. Abby, what did you get your hands on?
Well, first of all, I want to give a shout out to Good Games Props and Collectibles. He thinks that we're giving him shade, but we appreciate you being here, dude.
No, he doesn't have any heat.
Oh, there's
No heat. I promise.
No, you're not CM Punk.
Oh,
you're
is that
okay.
what we're? Okay, I got you. All right, so you guys want to see what I got? What
Yeah.
we got? This is Craig and I's portion of this gift box that we were talking about.
Yep.
Towels,
Dish
kitchen
towels.
dish
Ghostbusters towels.
It's a very
Trick or treat?
domestic, like, oh, you'll need some
Those
towels.
are helpful. You
Yeah,
need
that's
those.
nice.
yeah, it's fantastic.
I
I
Lay
love
it out
that.
on the bathroom
Towels.
floor, right? Like Shaggy.
Yeah, always. Yeah, maybe for like a hair wrap or something. This
Yeah.
would be fantastic.
And then
Sure.
once Jake and Ryan get their hands on their stuff, they'll go. Because really
I'll
good
also
stuff.
be like Shaggy on the bathroom floor.
I might use those in the bathroom. I wish I wouldn't have said that.
Stop.
I wish I wouldn't have said that. Because it's not what I meant. I meant after a shot. Doesn't matter. Okay, move
Whatever.
We all
You're-
know
you
what's
just-
happening to them.
You ain't afraid of those ghosts. That's all.
on. I'm not. I am not afraid of any of those ghosts.
The
Okay.
things you could do with small towels.
There you go. Stop it. Okay. Jake, do you have any pickups?
Yeah, I got one thing.
All right. What do you got?
I got one thing that I got from the great Toku Toy Town,
Yes.
J Key.
Yes.
Honestly, a kaiju that I think will need no introduction. Everybody here knows who Gilala is, I'm sure.
Gilala.
Got
Ah.
this guy in the mail, glow in the dark, very fancy red eyeballs and
I love that.
weird things. He's got red on his tail. He is from the movie X from Outer Space, this old, weird, silly Japanese film. And I love him. He's great. So
He's a great design.
Yeah, I got a
Jake,
little,
I love
I got a
that.
little Gilala. He's so cool. I needed him.
Very cool.
You did.
Yeah,
Thank
I'm glad you have
Thank
him.
you. Me too.
If anyone
Thank you
else
very
had him,
much.
I'd be pissed.
Me too. Well, you know what? Jay Key had him in his store, and I was mad about it. I was like, "Hold on, Jay. Let me just send me that."
Yeah.
So I got it. So I bought it.
Yeah, Jay, thank you for doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Doing
And
the
thank you
right
for having
thing.
me on Monster Island
You're
last
welcome.
week, Jake.
It
and
was
Jay
fun.
Too.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
very
it was.
fun Mothra discussion.
Yeah,
was
we
very
had
Yeah,
a
that was
great
great.
time.
Check it out.
Check that out.
Jake, do you have anything else?
No, this is it.
I just got two quick things. I've got
some feet.
just some feet. I got in the Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi Black Series figure from the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. One
You don't plug that.
don't plug the
I
box.
don't need competition.
Cool little figure. Likeness is pretty good. Love you, McGregor, so I had to pick that up, even though I am I'm going pretty sparse on Black Series. You gotta
It's
you gotta
a
understand.
dead series.
Well, it feels like it. And then I also got in my NECA Bride of Frankenstein,
That's nice.
Oh,
April O'Neil. This is a great looking figure.
Is that Jake's?
It's not Jake's.
Because you
It's
should do
mine.
the right
Is that
thing.
mine?
Jay did the right thing. So I think Craig should too. And I think
I don't have an online store.
No, I'll find it. I want to search for it and find it in my only one lonely Target by myself.
Now, what's cool about this
Oh,
is, for the face, for the likeness, they did go with Judith Hogue from the first Ninja Turtles movie. So, like, she's kind of like recanonized herself as the ultimate April.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
I'm excited that.
you know what
we
would have
get
been
more figures
crazy
about
if
her.
they cut the face in half and made it two different Aprils as one April? Kind of
like
Frankenstein
if they
them together.
stitched it, that would be
Yeah, like they
Two-Face
snitched
April?
it.
Yeah.
I love
amazing. That would be
See?
amazing.
He's a thinker.
This is
I like
He's a
that.
thinker.
this is why I should be working for NECA. I know you guys are listening. My name's Ryan Dole. Hire me.
Every week becomes a new.
It sounds like
audition.
it sounds honestly like a technical nightmare, but
Yeah, like let's get the rights to two different people's faces.
Well, Paige
Oh, story of
Turco
my
is
life.
the other April.
yeah.
And maybe I would love to see actually, I want to see a Turtles 3 April and any Turtles 3
Yeah, we
figures.
do.
Come on.
mhm.
Rock and roll, dude.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Shit. What? Remember the part where April like tears her skirt off in part 3 and Donatello and Leonardo stand there? Donatello's like, "Showing." It's just like, oh my god. Corey Feldman with a Wayne's World reference in Ninja Turtles 3.
And then he did a Michael Jackson dance. It
Stop.
was like all crazy.
Well, he does do a lot of Michael Jackson. I didn't know where that was going, but yes, Corey Feldman does think he's Michael Jackson. I don't know what was happening.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fair. That's fair. So okay, no more pickups. That's it.
No,
That's all I
it.
got. Yeah.
Oh no, I got one.
Ryan's got some.
Ryan, what do you got?
I got a Marvel Legend.
Okay.
I needed this guy. He's been a regular on side character, as you would, on the Wolverine title. Classic dude from the 90s. Used to team up with Sabretooth and Wolverine back before the X-Men days.
Yeah.
Maverick. And I just wanted to go with my group. He was going for cheap on Amazon, and I was like, I think now is just the time to pull the trigger.
Very cool.
So
Got to get them now before they're $65 a piece.
Right, that's what we're talking about. That's what I said on Twitter. I was like, the modern day space race is which toy company is going to get us to spend $100 on a mass market 6-inch action figure.
I think Hasbro's already won in Canada.
yes. Canada finally won one of the space races. It's awesome. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
Real quick, Ryan, your signal's coming in and out, so if it goes bad again, I might ask you to log out and relog back in.
All right, fine, whatever.
No, doesn't happen. Not right now, but
I know. It's fine.
We'll see. Guys, I'm going to put real quick before we get this discussion going. I'm going to get there's the form for the giveaway. We already have 32 people who have entered. What is our like count, Abigail?
Let me check.
All right.
Maybe someone can update me in the chat because I have to log into YouTube real quick.
There you go. You have to log into YouTube.
Looks like we're at,
my
looks like we're at 81.
81.
nice.
Okay, so
81.
on the way to 142. All right, guys, a lot of people watching. Let's follow up last week's discussion. We talked all about the HasLab, the HasLab Engine of Vengeance Ghost Rider vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
So the countdown was on last Friday to see if they would hit 9,000 backers before the early bird cutoff to get the, what was the figure? The human form Robbie?
Yep, that's correct. Yep.
It did not hit that. Something bad is happening. Like I love we love the Marvel Legends team. We have professed our love. We've had Ryan Ting on the show. We've had we had a great time meeting them at San Diego Comic-Con. This is not a comment on the team, but we do have to report the the news. This is the news. So unfortunately,
Not doing so well.
it's not doing so well. It's dropped by, I don't have the chart, but it was over 6,000 at one point, and now we're at 5,443, meaning it's lost well over 500 backers since not hitting the
early bird.
The early bird. So let's roundtable it. Ryan, this kind of goes part of the discussion tonight about the price of toys and where we are. What were your initial impressions when you saw that this was kind of starting to drop?
Well, seeing as the way prices are going now, I mean, you're pretty much getting a free car with your Ghost Rider. So people should be freaking stoked as far as I'm concerned. But it's, I actually don't even know how to, I don't know. I always thought that Ghost Rider was just a, he's popular, but he's not mega popular. And again, he's a nostalgia, because War Machine, their time, that was like the 90s. Like that was like when they were in every freaking comic guest starring. And so to have like the latest one, which is popular, but not maybe as popular as Danny Ketch, which everyone's like, why can't it be Danny Ketch? Because it sounds like they're already planning a wave to go with this.
Right.
I think it's hard, and I get it too, because I get a little frustrated sometimes with toy collecting, how it goes now, where it's like everything is nostalgia, when I want some of the more current looks for my Marvel characters, my Marvel Legends, especially X-Men. But now seeing this, it just seems like I might be the only one that wants more modern Marvel characters. So yeah, I don't know what to think. I find this absolutely ridiculous that it hasn't funded, and that's losing backers.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is a sign of like collector entitlement, or is it just is this my Ghostbusters where I think it's more popular than it actually is?
Ghost Rider?
Yeah, like
I said, is this my Ghostbusters?
No,
Yeah.
but
Oh.
you're referring to Ghost Rider.
I'm referring to Ghost
Riders
Rider.
are-
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I want to get everyone's opinion on this. I think one of the things that happens, so Jake, you've long said that when you do a HasLab campaign, the value should be in the item. And all of the tiers should be, you shouldn't be backing it for you should be spending your money on the actual item, and anything else
is
an added bonus.
Right. You shouldn't be relying on the extras or the stretch goals. Though you shouldn't be relying on those. It should stand on its own.
Right.
You should want the Sentinel because you want the Sentinel, not because you really need those other figures. You know,
Right.
That's what I think.
Right. And I think what happens with the early bird is so people start when you, no matter what the price point is, okay, $350. Let me start. Okay, the car's worth this, but if I hit all the stretch goals, that's going to be 5 extra figures. People start piecing that together as part of the value, but now one has been taken away. And I think, unfortunately, that for some people, they're now thinking, oh, this is not the value that I was thinking. I'm not going to get all the stuff that was promised. I honestly think that's probably the same mentality that hurt the Rancor ultimately, and why the Rancor didn't fund is because people were like, it might fund, but we're not going to get any of these stretch goals. So now it's the way that they've factored the monetary value of the item they're getting
That
in their head.
precipitates the pulling out, is being like, I'm not going to be getting the. Okay, got it.
Yeah. So, and then I think that now they're saying, okay, well, that's one less figure. And then you see maybe 100 people back out or 200 people back out. Now, is it going to fund? They've only revealed one tier. Well, how are we, if we're not even at 6,000, are we going to be able to get Mephisto? So people go, well, now you really start having to kind of have that conversation of, there's a chance you might pay $350 to just get the car and none of the stretch goals. And I think that probably isn't sitting well with people. And that doesn't matter, regardless if the car is $350 or $250 or whatever. I think we've become accustomed to, Sentinel, Razor Crest, Galactus. You get the figure and all the stuff with it. So yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see where this goes.
I also think another thing there's a lot of people that didn't want it, but wanted to actually help out the Marvel Legends collectors.
Right.
So there was that whole thing of everyone just back the early bird so that they get the early bird. And then that's when they were going to drop out. They just wanted to make sure that the Legends fans got this thing funded and got their early bird, but then they didn't. So they still just played by their plan and just backed out early anyway. So there was a lot of, it's weird. There seems to be a lot of planning and strategizing with some fans, and which is nice that other fans that aren't Marvel Legends fans want to help out fellow collectors get what they need.
Sure.
But at the same time, it kind of messes things up a little bit, and it's hard. And I'm pretty sure, their marketing team didn't see it coming, or maybe they did. Right?
It bums me out to see it lose backers. Like I like Marvel Legends and I like the Hasbro Marvel team, so it's like a little bit of a bummer. That doesn't mean it's not going to fund. Right. Sir Davey said in the chat, it's still got 5 weeks left.
Right.
But I do wonder. I wonder if a problem with HasLabs in general is that, so like when things like when the Sentinel came out, when the Proton Pack came out, when Galactus came out, it's huge, mind-blowing things. Like, whoa, I'm getting a 4-foot tall Galactus. It's like, it's outrageous, the things you're getting. And I feel partially like maybe all HasLabs need to be that level of insane, because when they're not, I'm not saying this is not a good figure or a good car, but when the last thing Marvel put out was a goddamn Galactus, and then they're like, all right, well, we're gonna put a little Ghost Rider car out. Maybe some people were like, oh,
right,
yeah.
I don't know if I want to spend the $350 for that. I'll spend the $350 for a Sentinel or a Galactus or a fucking Proton Pack or a His Tank or whatever. But maybe I don't want to use the word underwhelming because that seems negative. But compared to those other things, I feel like all HasLab should just be insane.
Right. And somebody Arthur says this HasLab's a nice piece, but it's not a centerpiece like Sentinel or Galactus. And then
I kind of disagree with that. I only kind of disagree with that. That's just me being.
And John Tate says the Hiss worked well because it's an army builder. Yeah, G.I. Joe fans, they might need 2, 3, 4 Hiss tanks,
That's true.
So, and same with the Sentinel, also an army builder.
Yep.
So, yeah, I think it's tough. I want this to succeed. I really, really do. I'm not rooting against this. by any means. But I think they have a tough road. Obviously, PulseCon, they're gonna have to get that hype train going and reveal some of these other tiers and see.
But also at the same time, like also too, when you think like Jake said, you have Galactus, you have Sentinel. You know, where do you actually go from there? Like those are probably the two most popular giant figs for a HasLab, or just like even playset wise.
Right.
That you could everything else is kind of like you can't really do a fantastic car because it's legit just a box.
Right.
You think Fang Fu might be closer, but nobody really knows who he is.
Right.
He's cool looking, but he's not as iconic.
Well, wasn't he the villain in Iron Man 3? He was just like a human. I'm sorry.
I can't remember.
Well, let's move past it. I'm just kidding.
Was that a joke?
But you're right.
Made a joke.
Not really. They kind of did that.
Oh, right. Gotcha.
But yeah,
right.
Like,
Okay.
I don't know. I'm kind of curious, like where, like I always was. I know we talked about this. Like, do we go to Blackbird Jet? But now if we take a look at how much that cost, which is $350 for the car, you do a Blackbird Jet, and that thing's going to be what, double, triple the size?
Yeah, it's going to be
because it'd have to hold at least at the minimum has to hold 4 characters, should hold 6.
Our buddy Brian Brink did send an updated chart. We very much appreciate that, sir. So as you can see, kind of charting where we are, the Ghost Rider did not meet the 9K. It peaked at looks like 6,118 and is now dropped to 5,442. And listen, I'm no chart expert, but that's what we call a downward trend. So I don't know. They've already revealed the first tier.
Sometimes the stocks are high. Sometimes the stocks are not so high.
That is true. Good stock advice. I like that.
That's Stock Talk with Jacob Walsh.
Stock talk. So yeah.
If anybody gets my Freddy got fingered reference, then
and I will say, I think it's reasonable to think that it's going to see the last week or two. We'll see an increase, but I don't think it can afford to keep dropping. It's going to need to get some backers. So
sure.
Yeah.
Here's hoping.
I will not be surprised. They said they're not going to extend the early bird. Something tells me they're going to figure out a way to include that early bird figure, and they're just going to say we're going to include it anyway. Here's one thing I don't like. I don't like the stubbornness. Like, remember when they extended the barge, and then they extended the what was the Transformers HasLab?
Oh, like the Unicron thing? I think
the Unicron. Yeah.
Oh, the
I
Unity.
think they pushed that or extended it like 6 times.
They extended it, but then with the barge, they're like, no, or not the barge, the Rancor, like, no extension. So it's just like, listen.
No,
like,
it's the Sky Striker, which shocks me that they just didn't be like, you're 100
Right.
away from ketchup and mustard, but you know what? No.
You
And
didn't
even
do it.
Rancor was like, what, 4 people away?
it
were
was
like-
so fucking close.
They were like, no, you
It was
don't get
insanely
punished.
close.
You
The
guys
fans
talk-
have spoken.
You guys said no no moolah, so here you go. No no moolah for no one.
you go.
Punish everyone because of 4 people.
Yeah.
Did I
not
sound
our
like Star
fault.
Wars? I sounded just like.
It
You
does.
sound like
yeah,
Star
you
Wars.
did.
You sound like maybe the ever popular gaming greats Ryan Dole. That's what you sound like.
Oh, dude, I love the ever popular gaming greats line. If it wasn't for that, I probably would stop collecting Star Wars.
Well, speaking
Well,
of,
thanks for keeping them ever popular, Ryan.
Oh
So-
boy!
I love these.
Wait,
Finally.
look at that! But look at the C-3PO.
listen,
Okay.
this is the new holiday trooper wave, or there's a Chewbacca as well, or a
Make 'em
Wookiee.
bigger.
Um,
Each individually. Let me see them bigger.
Let me zoom.
You're gonna see
Let me
them.
zoom.
So here's the deal. These were supposed to come out last year, but they didn't. But now they're coming out. We're gonna look at all these. This kind of goes into our discussion tonight because now we're at $27.99 retail. So we're approaching $30 for Black Series figures. Just want to put that out there. Having said that, let's take a look. We've got the the first order Stormtrooper comes with a little. I do like the mouse droid. Hey,
Mouse
Jake,
droid's cool, yeah.
Jake, what happened to our plan? After Celebration, me and Jake were like, we're going to start building mouse droids immediately.
Oh, let's do it. Let's do it. I forgot.
We forgot.
What? Hey, we're saying it right here. Let's make a pact.
Pact.
Mhm.
A blood pact.
Let's make a mouse
Okay.
droids.
We've got the holiday.
What is it? You
Trooper.
spit in each other's mouths and say, "Yeah, we're gonna make mouse droids or whatever." it is.
That's exactly what happened. Ryan, I wish we had your like holiday music. You used to do this update.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was looking for holiday.
I completely forgot.
Yeah, dude, you can't do this without some music.
Like the 3 months into Toy Anxiety, we had our holiday Black Series updates.
Yeah,
As
they were great. Yeah.
yeah, so this is pretty fun. I guess I'm not gonna get any of these myself. They come with
Yeah.
like Nerf guns. They're fun. I'm having fun looking at it. So there's our
I'm
First
having
Order
fun
Trooper.
looking at it. I'm gonna look at it in the store, but there are things like whatever the one has Grogu, and he's kind of in like a little Santa sack is kind of cool. But
there we go.
yeah, you're right. I'm not buying these.
Mandalorian Warrior.
If
Okay.
they could
I'm all
stand
about
up
Christmas
better, I'd
band,
buy
though.
them for a nativity type thing.
I do like the Mandalorian, the Mithril. Is that what that's called? The Christmas sweater.
I wish that they had a Hanukkah trooper.
They do.
No, I wish they did. Like
Yeah.
instead of just like the pulse rifle at the end should have the candles.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah. Where's my? Why is it just Christmas themed? Where's the?
Well,
you
it
know
should be.
what?
It's technically it's supposed to be holiday themed, so there should be a Kwanzaa trooper as well.
Is this one
Yeah.
supposed to look like a chocolate
Equal
bar or
representation.
something? Why is it brown?
Yeah.
No, it's
Oh no,
gingerbread.
like gingerbread.
Oh,
Thank you.
gingerbread.
Okay,
Okay.
If
gingerbread.
it's scented, I'm buying 30 of them.
It's not. It's not going to be scented.
I'm gonna make them scented.
It smells like fanboy tears.
Gingerbread.
Smells like the
essential
haunted
oil.
mansion.
He's got a little bow tie on. That's kind of. Oh, he's like a gingerbread man.
Uh-huh.
Well,
I believe we just
We
figured
covered
that
that?
out.
Yeah,
Craig, 2
thanks.
seconds
Earlier?
ago.
yes,
Yeah.
made entirely of gingerbread.
All right, so going
That'd be
through
cool
here.
if he left crumbs behind. Anyways, I'm
Yeah.
way too excited about these. Let's keep going.
Look at that little porg.
Oh, it's a porg.
Now the
and it's
porg's cute.
devastating.
Now
Oh.
think about how cute that porg will go with the Halloween porg.
Yeah, that's true. You guys are selling me.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for the holidays.
This is ridiculous, and I think I like this one.
This is ridiculous because giving like C-3PO or a protocol droid like a pure white face like that
Yeah.
makes it the creepiest fucking looking thing.
I don't
ever.
know, man. If you put a beard on that, that's pretty much me.
I love the idea of C-3PO wearing a scarf. Also,
He's MJF 3PO.
yeah, it's like his style.
that's so
stylized.
funny.
They should have.
MJFPO.
Hey, what they should have done is made him regular C-3PO,
Yeah.
but had his red arm, but his red arm is striped like a candy cane. That's the
Oh.
only difference.
Oh,
there you
That's a
go.
great idea.
Jacob Walsh. Hey, for all you people
Hire
in the
me.
chat who are yucking our yum right now, grow up.
What-
It's Christmas time.
What do they do?
It's not Christmas time.
Well, it's
It's
Halloween time,
Halloween.
which is Christmas.
It's just
Stop.
now. Yeah, it's all one.
Are they getting mad at
It's
us
not.
for these?
No,
People
I
are
don't
saying
think
that
so.
No.
they're not.
No,
they're
they're
not
not.
gonna
They're
spend
just
money
yucking
on-
some yums.
All right. I don't know
Doing
what that
some
means.
yucks.
All right, so
Well, they're
there's
not
that
wrong.
one. They've got the Scout Trooper Holiday Edition with Baby Grogu.
I like
That's
the little
really
baby
cute.
Grogu. I'm not buying it, but I like the
Yeah,
little
that's
Grogu in a.
Mm-hmm.
This is
In
a
a
cute
thing.
set. I want to actually make this costume for celebration.
That'd be awesome.
Because you know why? These are great. And if you don't like these, you're not a real toy fan, Star Wars fan, and you don't like getting Christmas presents. That's clearly what it means. So
Mhm.
And then we've got our Black Chrysanthemum repaint that they're
this
just
is
calling.
the best use of that buck that they've had so far.
It's better
Oh,
than
outside
Black
of
Chrysanthemum.
the other Chewbacca, the Halloween ones, which I never saw. I never saw the Halloween ones.
I don't think they're out yet.
They're not out
Yeah,
yet.
I like this abominable.
This one's kind of cool.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Oh, this is just a
Chrysanthemum. It's
this is a
chrysanthemum,
straight
yeah.
repaint. Hold on.
Yeah.
This is a straight repaint because it has the feet and the hands.
Yeah, of the Halloween one. Yeah, yeah.
So it's just a person wearing a Wookiee costume at this point.
dude. Yeah, no, this is the best use of repaints.
I guess.
Make them exclusives too. Like,
I think
look,
they are.
they have. Like, this is to me. I still think the holiday trooper stuff is the best thing to have as an exclusive. It's not a character you need. It's a character you can choose to enjoy if that's so your yum. And, I think that's what exclusives should be. They should not be characters that are a necessity to finish your collection.
Okay,
So I think-
I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
Hey, Ryan, will you kill the music real quick?
Oh, it's Christmas.
It's not.
It's not Christmas yet.
So each one of these is
if we
available.
see troopers on the internet, it's Christmas.
These won't be in stores until February.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Like you're not getting these for Christmas.
I'm getting
Okay,
them just in
so
time for Easter.
each one is available at a different location. GameStop, Entertainment Earth, Target, and Amazon, and so on. $27.99 retail, so that's about $40, $45 for Ryan. I don't know. I just think it's a lot of money. Like we're getting to the point where we're spending $30 for 6-inch action figures. I don't know. It seems like a lot. Like, what am I supposed to say? I'm also not. I'll pay that if I want the figure, but what I will say is, where it used to be where I'm like, well, I'll pay $20 and get a couple that I might not need or be a completist. Once you start getting to that $25, $30 point, now I'm really going,
Yeah.
maybe I'll buy one of them, maybe two, like, because there's a big difference in spending. I don't know. The difference between $40 and $60 feels like, it's like 60 feels like, whoa, let's get close to 100.
Try going from 60 to 80.
Right. Well, you spend $80 and you buy two figures. Like that's part of the discussion that we're going to have here in just a second.
That was my segue.
Well, real quick, we have to talk about this too, because I have a feeling there's going to be sad comments and stuff.
Sad comments.
We got to talk about the starting lineup reveal because we had talked about it. Pretty bummed out. I was really excited about this.
Mm-hmm. Dude, these were made for us. We're the #1 sports podcast on the Yes Have Some, right?
We are. And here's the problem, though.
Stocks.
$50 a pop
Yeah.
for a Marvel Legend or Black Series style figure. None of them have their signature tattoos, and everybody in the NBA has a lot of tattoos. And they come with NFTs, and that's like supposed to be a selling point.
Dude, the NFTs are such a turnoff.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
I'm gonna
Because
yuck
Power
that
Rangers is
yum.
doing NFT shit too.
Ew. Like, stop it. Like, I will yuck that yum. If you're into like paying for JPEGs, you have a problem. And that means you have way too much money to spend. You might as well like just throw it in the trash.
What's the problem with getting their tattoos? Don't the wrestling figures all have their tattoos on them?
Oh
They
yeah.
do.
So what's the deal?
Unless it's a licensed image or something.
I have a
What does
feeling
that mean?
Well, so if the tattoo, usually what happens is if the tattoo is like, for instance, CM Punk has a Pepsi logo tattooed on him,
That's what I was-
so they can't
Okay.
do that. But a
Yeah.
lot of these guys have like, just regular tattoos that are not like,
Yeah.
licensed images. I think it was just a cost cutting measure. I just think that
Do you know what would have been best to cut costs? I would get rid of the NFTs.
yeah.
I would put tattoos on them. I think the shoes
would
also
prefer-
probably cost money.
Right. They actually have the Nike
That's
logo
what
and
I was
stuff like
gonna,
that.
yeah, say,
Oh, yeah,
'cause he
sorry,
has
Abby,
a
go
deal
for
with Adidas. No, it's fine. I'm a big Trae Young fan. I've got a jersey of his from
You were supposed to wear it.
I was supposed to wear it on this episode. I'll put it on later for another episode. But yeah,
We're actually gonna have that as our first exclusive NFT. Is gonna be Abby in a jersey.
that's
So
it.
let me ask this question before we get into mainline discussion here. Jason Chrysler said there's a lot of crossover between people who buy NFTs and NBA fans. NBA Top Shot is a very big digital NFT style thing. There are people who collect that stuff. I do get it. My question is Hasbro, are the toy companies overestimating? I do not believe toy collectors have any interest in NFTs. Like, I feel like there's zero crossover.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
Sure.
I'm with you. Yep,
different group. For sure.
I think it's yeah.
SoCal, huge basketball fan and collector of original starting line of basketball figures. These are too much for me. The shorts look like diapers. Yeah, the shorts are weird.
Who else said that? Geek Dad said that.
Yeah,
That they look like diapers, and I actually kind of agree with that. I didn't actually really notice because I was like, oh
Now we
man,
have
I
to
could
look.
really use
Yeah,
a basketball.
Please go
for
back
my
and let me
X-Men
see
collection.
these these diapers?
Well, it's because of the way they're articulated on the shorts. It's really kind of bizarre, actually.
Oh,
too
'cause of the
bad that they
cut.
just didn't go all
Oh.
out.
Oh yeah.
I would have
It's
loved
like
soft good shorts.
a jersey bikini bottom. Yeah.
I don't know, guys. You guys know this. I was legitimately, non-ironically excited about these, and I don't care. Like, I know a lot of people wanted classic players, Michael Jordan, etc. I like modern NBA. I like every one of the. I like the lineup. I think the figures look okay. $50 a pop, which is not going to happen. It's just not.
Dude, it's too much. But there's a big but here. I want the basketball hoop thing still, and I want a basketball so I can have my Gambit be dunking on Wolverine.
Okay. Well,
Like in
maybe we'll do
X-Men
that.
issue number 3. Come on, everybody. We all know that.
Does
Up
that
top.
happen?
Clearly.
I believe it.
Okay, so another thing that I wanted to bring up was this. We have Ryan and I had a pact to not make fun of Star Wars toys until after PulseCon. But they are testing my
Like a spit
patience.
pact or
It was-
blood
Yeah, it was a
pact?
spit pact. We spit into each other's mouths and we said, we're
Okay.
not doing it.
We did.
Okay.
This killed me, guys.
Oh, don't.
This killed me. The Mandalorian, Ahsoka, and Grogu, Amazon exclusive. I get why this is coming out. I don't care that it's a repack. I get it. It's a Christmas item. Mandalorian season 3 is coming out. This is for, we all have this. I actually think the packaging looks pretty cool. I don't care that it's a repack, but $67 for basically
figures.
two figures and a Grogu.
Dude, it's $100 in Canada.
It's $100.
It's $100.
That's a lot. Yeah.
That's insane, right? Like everyone's kind of laughing about. Like I was listening to the Nerd Room last night, and it's a group of Canadian guys, and they were just like, "What? No, like this is no, tapping out." And it was like, and it's just like I could see where it's discouraging, right? You see the numbers, and you're just like, this isn't worth that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but I think Sir Davey is correct. So many grandmas are going to buy this for their grandkids, not knowing or caring. They're just going to see it. It's going to be out around that time. They're just
But
gonna
it's an
buy it.
Amazon exclusive. too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
All right, well,
Grandma
fuck
ain't
those
finding
grandmas.
shit.
Grandma's
Then.
tech savvy. Yeah.
Grandmas
Yeah.
buy stupid shit off Amazon.
Like grandmas know how to use Amazon.
For $100, I feel like you should be getting. I saw someone mention getting Luke with that. I didn't know. I can't find it in the comments right now. But I think that having that scene like with Luke with the training, if you had like the creek and the frogs and stuff, and had some sort of a play set, like that's worth $100 to me. But
No.
this,
I
Two-
agree. World building's not allowed in Black Series. They've made that. They've made that damn clear.
okay.
Yeah.
But I agree. How cool would be a Luke Skywalker training Grogu
Yeah.
little diorama? Like,
Yeah.
Just
just
piece of land.
you get a piece of land, you get some
A
land.
little bench.
NFTs.
He's just got a little bench.
Yeah. Just learning lessons. I think that would. Yeah. That's something that's worth that kind of money. But
And
to
I
have
get
just
it.
2 figures like that is.
I get it,
ridiculous.
Andy. You're right. For people who only recently started collecting, you get Mando, Grogu, and Ahsoka. I don't care that it's that's not the problem. To me, we're getting to the point where they're going, hey, we can maybe charge $70 for this. Where does it stop? $80?
Do you think
90?
Super 7 and has anything to do with this? Where they look at those prices and they go, people are buying
Yeah, but
turtles.
the things.
Maybe.
Yeah, but the things that Super 7 are selling for that price are not on the level of a Black Series figure. Super 7 Ultimates they're up here, and
Right.
Black Series is down here.
I agree. But they're probably still looking at that and they're going, well,
Sure.
if they can do it, we can do it. And we can
Right.
save money by packing it in soft cardboard, throw it in the ocean, and if we throw in a JPEG, we could charge $230 for it.
But the other thing is like Super 7 is like, we're talking about Hasbro here. This is a multi-billion-dollar company. Super 7 is like a small privately owned company that gets great licenses and does great toys. But like, I don't know. To me, it's like comparing like locally sourced farm to table food to McDonald's. Like it's just two
I
different.
thought you were gonna.
things.
I knew you were gonna make a food comparison. I was like, it's like comparing apples to dragon fruit. You just
Abby, what's going on in this chat?
Just some great stuff. Troy was pointing out the nostalgia factor of like the prices being different. Anyone else remember having to save up weeks and weeks worth of allowance to buy a $29.99 Batmobile? Toys 100% not for kids anymore, unless I take out a small loan to pay my kids' allowance.
I mean, that's the thing. That's a great point. Like toys are not for kids anymore. Maybe the Fortnite toys, which seem to be affordable, Hasbro put out a Fortnite boat. It's like $20, and people are like, "Why is this boat $20 at Target? And it's $350 for a HasLab." Like,
did you know that they have a storage shark? You could buy a shark to put all your accessories in.
What?
What?
Yeah, that's what Fortnite has. So I'm collecting Fortnite now.
What the
There's a
fuck?
guy-
you mean I don't have to put all my accessories into a oversized R2D2 cooler?
Nope. You put him in a shark, and you have a dude with pancakes for a face teaming up with a dude in a banana suit. I don't know.
I'm into Fortnite now.
I
I'm
think
into
I
Fortnite
am.
now.
I Fortnite now.
I
I'm
like it.
Fortnite hard. We're gonna have YHS Fortnite, and
Brie Larson.
we're all gonna play together. And yeah, we're gonna. You know what? That's my prediction for PulseCon this weekend. We're gonna get a Fortnite Brie Larson figure,
we might.
and
We just
you
might.
never know.
we just might. I hope we get it. I deserve it.
And I think
We do.
I think it's kind of hard, right? Because like all of us buy hot toys. So
Sure.
it's not necessarily like, to me, it's more of like, there's no justification for the pricing. That just keep arbitrarily going up. And then where does it stop? Is the question I wanted to pose to everybody this week. Like, are we going to get to a point in the next couple of years where 6-inch action figures are $40 or $45 from Hasbro? Not at
Yeah.
McFarlane, probably not at Mattel.
Well, if that's what
Yeah,
happens,
can they
guess
sustain
people will
that is
stop
also the
buying.
question.
Right? Yeah, that's
Right.
great. Yes, exactly. Thank you,
Mhm.
Abby.
Well, somebody said in the chat earlier, does it keep going up and then the Black Series just dies on the pegs?
Good.
It's a
Wow.
thunderous
Best
applause.
Best case scenario.
Yeah. Is this how Black Series dies?
Could you imagine, dude? What a day of celebration I would have. I'd have to do my own like special telethon on
Yeah.
on this channel, and I would just do an all nighter of like, let's do a remembrance. It would be like the Queen of Black Series.
A memorial at the pegs?
Yeah, memorial at the pegs. I would do like Jay did a while ago, where I just go to the toy department and reflect.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude,
Sad
yeah.
reflection.
This is where the Star Wars used to be.
Let's go into the chat.
Get some sad content.
Peak OB1. I really think a lot of people are going to be priced out this weekend. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be some PulseCon exclusives and stuff. There's going to be, who knows what the
I'm
prices
trying
are.
to stay away from the leaks because the whatchamacallit, the Marvel Legends did leak apparently.
Oh,
Mhm.
But I'm trying to stay away from it.
yeah, I want to be
'cause
surprised.
I do want to go in surprised, and I'm excited for it. And I know I'm gonna end up like like PulseCon is awful because in the best way, because it does make you buy shit you didn't want
Sure.
because you just get excited.
Yeah.
They're excited. They're putting on this whole big show, and you just go, "Whoa, yeah! I need to spend $70 on a Power Ranger. Of course I do.
Right.
What was
Right.
I thinking? Thanks, Pam."
Andy Silva. I will admit I'm almost afraid of the Star Wars announcements at PulseCon. Yeah, there you go.
I'm not. I think we're gonna get Pelimoto. Okay, let's go.
Some Davey.
I'm going
Oh,
fresh.
it's going fresh.
George Costanza or Frank
Nice.
Costanza. Has nothing to do with the plot.
Got the hen. Rooster.
Can't wait to see YHS Squad up.
We're squatting up.
Let's
Okay.
squat up, guys.
We're
Squad
squatting
up.
Totally. Squat
Um,
up, squat down.
So yeah, if you guys have more comments as we go, let us know. We'll read
We'll
them,
look
especially
at
if you're
them.
a member of the chat there.
Mhm.
Or the member of the channel. Okay, so where are we on likes, everybody? Have we hit 142 likes yet?
No, I just posted it in the chat just like
Oh.
30 seconds ago. We're at around 119.
All right.
Oh,
184 people watching, guys. I put the form in there. You got to be here at the end. We are giving away this
124 currently.
Yeah. He'll give
NECA.
away pictures of
Let's
his feet.
go.
NECA
Dinosaur
Toka
feet.
Razar. You can win it tonight. Okay, so this is where we are. Abby,
Yeah.
I don't know, what's your perspective? Because you're a different kind of collector. You don't go in and buy every action figure of every line. Is it like, I don't know. I just want your perspective.
It's kind of intimidating, staggering, disheartening a little bit to think about the future if the price points are going to go up that much, especially when you're thinking about being in other places like Ryan is, where you can't get it as easily. And yeah, it's like, but we all adjust to inflation, so we'll see. But it's still like a great increase.
Except for the
like
companies paying us, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Right, that's true.
We don't make more money, but
income
everything's more
stays the
expensive.
same no matter what. Yeah.
The thing that I've noticed about it feels weird, like Craig, we were talking about this the other day. Like I remember back in the Toys R Us days, if you guys remember what that was like.
I'm still in them.
You
but
could
keep
go
going.
you could go to Toys R Us, 3 times a week and just on a whim buy 2 toys every time. You're spending $20, $25, maybe 30 depending on what you're buying.
Mhm.
But toys were cheap enough that you could just go in without a plan, without specifically looking for something, be like, "Oh, this is cool, I want this," and buy it, or buy a whole line if you wanted,
It's true. You could go in with $20 in your hand and come out with 3 Star Wars figures.
Right. But
Imagine that.
But now the way it is, it's like you can still do that if you want. And sometimes I do. Sometimes I go. I did go into Target last week and on a whim bought the NECA Toka and Razar and the Werewolf from American Werewolf in London, and I'm like, hey, that was $100, just that. And
Value.
it is a weird, like, now you have to. It makes you be more like centered in what you're buying, more planned out on what's going to go on your shelf, especially if you have limited space as well. It kind of dials everything down. And I used to have fun just going in and just being like, fuck it, let me buy a toy. But now it's like I'll go in a store and I'm like, I don't know.
It's not worth it.
I don't know if I need this.
I have an announcement.
Yeah.
We've hit 142 likes.
Did we?
Yeah, we
Music.
surpassed it. We're at
Very good.
147.
Very cool.
I played some.
That was
Oh,
quick,
nice.
guys.
Thank you. Hey, since a couple people brought this up, I want to bring this up as well. Selfie Series.
Ooh, talking about prices.
Abby,
Selfie season.
kill the music.
Talking about some
Oh,
prices.
the music gets the people going. You can just hear the energy. Just went up.
So,
Let me be DJ Abby.
Selfie Series, starting Friday, they revealed $80 now, up from 60.
Cool.
I was kind of interested in getting myself as like, I don't know, a GI Joe or something. Put myself in his
Not a
tank.
Ghostbuster. You wouldn't get a Ghostbuster, you liar.
I'm such a fake
I don't know.
Yeah,
You
I'm a
would.
big fan.
You're 100%.
fan.
But
It'd be cool if you
Yeah,
could
this
ask for
was
which
like-
body, because if you're getting this body, it doesn't make sense, right? We need 3 Rays and a Janine.
right, exactly.
yeah. I would like there to be an Instagram filter that could just do that, like somehow shrink your face and then put you on a, I don't know.
All I know is $80
Mhm.
for Narcissist Series
Plus shipping.
plus
The Lex
shipping.
Luger, the Lex Luger series.
Yeah, the Lex, but you're now paying close to $100. Like I think it's kind of kitschy and kind of fun, but what's the turnaround time going to be? Are you going to spend this? I don't know.
Are they going to look great? Depends. Like it's a very. We've talked about it before, and it's a deal with all like 3D printed versions of a real person. They only got so many hairstyles you can choose from. They only got so many beard styles, if at all, that you can choose from. And there's 2 different body sizes, male and female.
Right.
So unless you
You think-
specifically have what they got, it doesn't look like you.
Right.
Right.
And it's kind of funny, if you think the 3 of us look the same now, wait till we all get a selfie series.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if it can have if glasses are available either, which is a thing for me if I were to get these or get
Right.
this. Yeah.
I'm
What
gonna
all the options
once
are.
the site goes live, I'm gonna
We'll see.
check it
Yeah.
out and like.
I paid
yeah.
I paid I think 120, something like that, back before when Disney had Star Wars weekends like once a year, before it was like just Star Wars all the time. they did a special thing where they would 3D scan you and put your head on a stormtrooper, and like you're holding the stormtrooper helmet. And I was like, I want that. Now this was years ago. And it looks fine, but the beard is just kind of printed on. So it's like, it's like, it looks like you did this. The hair is weird, but it's similar. It's a similar thing. It's just like kind of the bare minimum. Let's scan your face and throw it on something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting though? You can order a female Ghostbuster figure, and there is no female Ghostbusters Plasma Series figure. Oh wait, there is. There's a Lucky,
You're
and
getting
obviously
a lucky
a Phoebe,
body.
but I don't. These look like GB1 style. I don't know. It's just interesting. I don't know. I'm not that excited about it. I just want to I want a Sandcrawler.
Yeah.
Give me a Selfie Series Sandcrawler. That's what I want.
All I want is an Ewok village.
You just got your friend's giving you one.
No, look, I want more.
I want more Ewok villains.
I need more. Craig. You don't know.
What if I want wings?
Let's all right, so we've kind of beat this to death. Yes, toys are expensive. Yes, it's ridiculous. Yes, we're all gonna probably keep buying them and complaining.
Hey, start buying kaiju toys. If you think toys are expensive, fucking buy a Gilala.
you don't
It's so
even
dumb
know.
and
Buying
silly,
them.
and it's expensive as shit.
Start buying Hot Toys.
Start buying grow up and buy Hot Toys. We said that once. Guys, I'm excited we hit our giveaway, but let's talk about the DC Multiverse Gold Label Batmo Beast and Batman 2.
What?
Yeah!
Oh.
The greatest toy ever made.
Batmo
300,
Beast.
$350. How much?
$50. And that's how big those Black Series. This is big.
Yeah.
$50.
Dude, I would
Hey.
run that shit through the mud. Oh,
Ryan, is
This
this
is-
based on anything?
it's trying to be, but it's like, dude, this is just so wild. And it's
I'm
just,
getting this.
it is like he's ready to go hunting. And he's probably going to end up shooting the vice president.
Ryan, what do you think Todd McFarlane's sales pitch on this was?
So what we're going to do here is like a doom buggy, but it's going to be like a monster truck size with monster truck wheels, and Batman will drive it. And what we'll have there for the Batman, we'll have the one with all the spikes and the trench coat.
Spikes like Spawn.
He's kind of like, he's a lot like Spawn. And in case you don't know, there's a crossover coming out.
The wheels are.
December.
He's like, the wheels are a lot like if Spawn was a wheel.
That's
A lot of
pretty
spikes, maybe a cape. Who knows?
good. Who knows? Oh man, but I love this. I think it's so
It's cool looking, yeah.
It's so that
Batman
shit
looks.
crazy.
This is
Dude.
Dragon Con Batman.
Yeah.
What the
Yes.
fuck? This is
100%.
ridiculous. Throw whatever pieces of armor and weapons you have on Batman.
And it doesn't run on traditional gasoline. It runs on the blood and tears of Gotham, the Rogues Gallery.
It may be like for a weapon instead of something that makes sense. We give him like a scythe, kind of like he's death.
Yeah.
King
You know what would've been
Panther
cool?
says, real
Go
quick,
ahead.
toy anxiety. All I know is I'm tired of working overtime and donating plasma every weekend to save up for Eternia. It's going to be pricey, I'm sure.
Oh,
There
that's
you
the
go.
new plasma series. Is when you have
Yeah.
to sell your plasma
Oh, we respect
for
your hustle.
toys.
Oh, so what we're gonna do is give him chain wallets. 2 of them.
You know what he's got in that chain wallet? Nothing but condoms.
Because this Batman fucks.
Kills me.
They're like, Todd, there's no guns and there's no sexual intercourse in our DC universe.
My Batman eats
this-
pussy. Ah!
Oh, God. All right. This is not extreme.
Keep them manly.
Just if you want more content and commentary like this, $5 gets you into extreme toy anxiety.
Yeah.
Right. Not
This is-
tonight,
that-
but next week.
That's
we'll
your
be back.
clip. That's
Oh,
your
boy.
teaser.
Look at
It's
that.
usually
Yeah.
Abby saying that, not
Wait,
me.
is McFarlane going plastic free? Look at that.
Looks like
No, I think it's just a
everybody
box.
is.
There you go.
I think it's just a box.
Mattel is.
Yeah.
Is Mattel too?
Mattel unveiled today new Hammond series figures, and a lot of the Jurassic Park community are complaining.
Mhm.
They are windowless, and
Mhm.
the packaging's kind of shitty looking. And also they did the same thing they did with the Rex. They gave this raptor like feet that are as long as its head. It's weird.
Oh.
What is this world coming to? First straws, now toys? I can't even live my life anymore.
Packaging is windowless. The Batman is bondage. Very cool.
Yeah.
My
Nice.
favorite was there was a meme going around about like when you have a non-plastic straw, it's like by the time you get to your third sip, the liberal in you is just like floating away as you become more and more angry with your straw. I don't like plastic straws, but I would much rather just sip out of a cup than use a paper straw. I like no
Okay.
straw.
Right.
Yeah.
That's me.
Sure.
That's
Yeah.
me.
Yep.
I go.
That's
all in.
that's fine.
Oh man, we got a super chat.
Oh,
Thank you so
thank you.
much. From Sir Davey, I saw comments where some collectors didn't think any production cost increase should be their problem. I thought it was crazy thinking by adults. That's why I like it here with real adults. Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
real adult content.
This is real adult
That's right.
content. Remember that show
For
on
adult
HBO?
collectors.
Real sex? This is
Real
that for
adult
toys.
heroes.
Real
It's a
adult.
little different.
This is a little different than that show, actually. It's actually quite different. A couple more news pieces. Since we don't have Extreme tonight, we'll just cover this stuff.
Sure.
We've got the Cobb Vanth hot toy. And when I say hot, this is as hot as a hot toy can get.
Dude, this is like the most attractive hot toys I've ever
Yeah.
seen outside of episode 9. Right?
Dude, if Jeffrey Dahmer had this thing, who knows what would happen?
Maybe.
We've
Oh,
seen it with a
Maybe a lot of
mannequin.
people.
We've seen it with a mannequin.
Oh, leave
That's a
Quicksilver
good looking
alone.
figure.
Abby,
Spoiler
what do you think
alert,
of this?
Magneto's going to show up at the end of Dahmer.
Abby, is this a hot toy you
yeah,
want in
it's
the
a
collection?
hot toy. This is a beautiful man, a gray silver fox, like great character, sheriff in town. Like, yeah, 100%. This is the kind of hot toy that you want, something that you can like see and be like, oh, officer. or
You can
whatever.
have this out. Let's say you have a really good first date. Come back to your place for a nightcap. You have this Cobb Vanth out. I'm telling you.
Let's just say
Dude,
this.
a bad night goes to a good one immediately.
You bring somebody home, you have this Cobb Vanth, get ready to be preparing breakfast.
Yeah, you better.
Ask them how they want their eggs first.
And it's also kind of like a test, right? You could put his helmet on or off, doesn't matter, and be like, "Hey, what do you think of this Boba Fett toy I got?" And see what they say. And if they think it's Boba Fett, get them out of your life.
Right,
Kick
right.
him out immediately.
Yeah,
Looks a little
absolutely.
tall and lanky to be Boba Fett. Yeah, this is
Little rope.
badass.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Think
Yeah.
it through. Can you
Beautiful
take the armor off
toy.
and just have the shirt?
I mean,
yeah.
possibly.
What can you do with this?
Well,
This
just
is
because I'm
great.
thinking like if you can take the armor off, because then you can have like Cobb Vanth at the with him and Cad Bane, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I bet do they have a Cad Bane from Mandalorian hot toy
They
yet?
do.
Probably not. Oh, damn.
Oh.
They do. Think it through. Think it through, Craig.
Think it
Think
through.
it through.
Mhm.
I'm thinking.
That is like one of the best scenes in all of Star Wars, by the way.
It's great.
yeah.
That opening scene and that ending scene of that episode of Mando, or no, that's Book of Fett.
That's
Either
Boba
way,
Fett,
that's the best thing of Book of Boba Fett.
I don't know though, man. You been watching Andor?
It's Cone.
Because I haven't.
Oh, I just said one of the best things. I didn't,
I know,
Andor.
just-
Actually, I'm loving Andor.
Is it good?
Yeah, I once everything started like really like I know I hate shows where it's like once you get to episode blah blah blah, that's when it
Yeah.
gets good. I
Right,
hate that.
right.
However,
Well, that's every Star Wars show now. Oh,
That's
once you get to episode, 7 of 8,
But-
it gets
Yeah.
really good.
that's just a lot of TV in general now. I find.
It's got a love
Uh,
triangle.
However,
which I
this
think is great.
I find the cast of Andor to be very attractive, and
Mm-hmm.
which helps.
'Cause
And
that's what Star Wars
like I
is
said,
about.
third episode, all of a sudden that's when things get rolling, and you're like, oh, it's adventure time.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought by the end of the second episode, first episode was like felt like I was watching Blade Runner. Felt like I was watching stop motion. By the way,
well, it is closer to Blade Runner, I would say, and this is probably
Yeah.
this is probably the first Star Wars that doesn't feel like it's for kids.
it doesn't feel like Star
Or
Wars
low
at all.
budget,
It
like,
feels like it's
yeah.
inspired by a lot of other sci-fi. Last week,
Yeah.
I got in trouble in group therapy by Oliver Jones and other people saying that my commentary about falling asleep
Your
during stop
unwanted
motion.
hot takes, your unrelated toy hot
Well,
takes.
no, that wasn't me. But what I said was, Craig
only 3
didn't say he's not. I didn't say I've never seen Nightmare Before Christmas. The character I play on Toy Anxiety said that. It's
Oh.
different.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah.
It's a good loophole.
Boss Fight's doing Fraggle Rock figures.
Yes.
Oh,
cool.
geez. I actually
That's-
pre-ordered this dude. I almost forgot.
You pre-ordered
Very
him?
cool.
I pre-ordered this dude because I want the set. They're coming out with Red, Traveling Matt,
Users.
Gobo, and that might be it.
Look, he has a calculator on his belt. Like when you go to like see Ghostbusters.
Well,
at
is that a-
Dude, did you
it's a
not know
Belk
this is
gizmo.
from this is from Ghostbusters 2? This is
Yeah,
actually
this is the scene in
from Ghostbusters 2.
Underground.
Right.
What about the packs?
Yeah, that's Ziggy right there. No,
Yo,
that's what he says.
not canon by any means.
Not canon. Like if you got
Oh,
anything
so
from
cute.
Ghostbusters 2 that was canon, you'll always notice Ray had a mustache. This is that Ray.
Yep. Only in the
The coloring books and
the coloring books and also the beginning of Casper. It's the only time it's
Correct.
ever been canon.
Yep. This is it. This is the closest you're gonna get to Ghostbusters 2 Plasma Series, folks. So if you want
Love
to
it. Love it. Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah, that's not a. There's no. Where's the lie? I don't see one.
but I love
Oh my
those. I
God.
love Fraggles. I love
Yeah.
we're a big Muppet fan base here. We're probably the #1 Muppet podcast.
Hey, somebody
On-
called us out on YouTube
That's
the
for
other day.
sad comments. Should we save it or should we
No,
do that?
it was not a sad
It
comment.
was actually
Abby,
funny.
say what the guy said on YouTube.
Can I do it word for word though?
Do it
Because I
word for
really like
word.
The way it was written.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I'll plug something. How do you like that?
Okay.
Join
Yeah,
us
let's plug it.
this Friday night and Saturday night for back-to-back live streaming covering all of PulseCon 2022. 2 nights, Geek Dad Life and Toy Anxiety. We are going to be covering all the news and happenings of PulseCon. Will Star Wars have a HasLab? Will there be more stretch goals for Marvel Legends? Will G.I. Joe Classified impress us? Will Emily do and you know the other guy, I can't think of his name. Will they do great things like they always do? I'm sure they
Sure.
will.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
No
What's-
doubt. No doubt.
No doubt. All right,
But
so
what's Pam gonna sell me? That's the big thing.
dude,
Anything
That's probably
she
the main
wants.
event of PulseCon.
it's just after Star Wars, a special message from Pam.
Yes.
There you go.
And she's just like, yo, Dole, I heard your cries and your pleads. Still no Ghostbusters.
Buy this
Yeah.
Power Ranger.
By this
Yeah.
Power Ranger, I go, okay, Pam, whatever you say.
All right, so Abby, read this YouTube
Yeah.
comment.
Should I say who it's from?
Oh no, don't.
Okay.
They can find it on YouTube.
Okay, great. Here we go. I am going to have to pipe up here. Every time you guys discuss Muppets, Miss Piggy doesn't get a shout out. You're even discussing costume changes. Costume changes. And who has better costumes than Piggy? She is the Muppets' leading lady and deserves a lot more love. Please and
Wow.
thank you.
That's true.
It's true.
It's
We
true.
never bring up
We
Piggy.
don't. We should more.
This is
She's great.
I can call this out. That is false.
Oh.
I have called out Piggy once before. So this is back in the early Toy Anxiety days.
Nobody's watching that stuff. This is a
Doesn't
new
matter.
crop.
They
This is
gotta
a
go
new
back.
crop of
They
people.
gotta go back.
But I do have it. I have the big doll Fisher Price Miss Piggy doll, which you can also buy costumes for, which maybe I should start doing.
That's awesome.
But
You should.
Mhm.
it's I love, like I said, but yeah, I'm totally that viewer that who commented that is correct. We do not give Miss Piggy enough love.
I was going.
Yeah. Well, what the fuck was that Piggy's president? Hey, that's funny for Danny, but also maybe it was just actually Miss Piggy being
It was
like,
Miss
Yeah.
Piggy. herself. It wouldn't have been. It wouldn't have been so kind if it was Miss Piggy herself.
Yeah. I can't really do a pig. I've never done it. Can Ryan? Can you do Miss
Hey,
Piggy?
Frog! Why aren't you making more comments about me? Frog!
Yeah, frog. Wow, Kermit. She's really mad.
Ah!
we
I love. Oh God! See,
Why
we're just going
aren't-
back
love
and
Piggy.
forth.
Piggy's
but we do.
phenomenal.
We do
We
love
do.
Piggy.
Why
Yeah.
aren't there more talks about
Miss
Miss
Piggy.
Piggy?
if Hot Toys did replica Muppets, if anyone did replica Muppets,
That
I
would be
think
awesome.
someone just needs to do it.
HasLab.
I know all these
Gimme,
toy
gimme,
companies
gimme,
are
I need.
listening to us. They're all watching us. So just make us some
We
Muppets.
see you.
We see.
We
you.
read your comments.
Yeah.
Frank Oz did the voice of Miss Piggy.
Yes.
You
thank
might know
Craig.
him as Yoda, also the
Uh-huh.
director of one of my favorite all-time movies. What
Muppets
about
Take Manhattan.
Bob?
Oh,
Yeah, Muppets Take
What about
Manhattan.
okay.
Love Frank Oz.
And he's in American Werewolf in London.
Yep, there you go. There you go. And
He directed. Well,
if you say what about
Nope.
I just said it.
What?
What?
What did he direct? I forgot. I would forget.
Little Shop of
Little
Horrors.
Shop of Horrors. Thank goodness. Oh, so good.
We should get a 1-to-1 replica of that too.
Frank Oz.
Frank Oz, yeah.
From
No, we should
Muppets
have
Shop of Horrors.
Tui from Little Shop of Horrors every week on here, just begging the Star Wars team at Hasbro to feed him.
You know who we should have here on every week is Steve Martin.
Yeah, we should
Just
have.
call him up.
Yeah.
With
We
Steve
call him
Martin, he was
wanted
in.
to get that as a weekly thing.
Yeah, he was in Little Shop of Horrors. He's guest starred on the Muppets.
Man,
And
you're right.
he's also in Only Murders in the Building, which should also get its own Hot Toys series. So.
Yeah.
I would buy a Selena Gomez Martin short.
Oh, I would buy a.
I want a
Gomez.
Clifford.
Yeah.
I want a Clifford hot toy.
Oh, nice.
We
that's
gotta
a
watch
great
Clifford.
series.
Yeah, I
No,
know.
it's
I know.
Clifford.
That's on my list.
Okay. That covers a lot of the toy news, but we didn't cover this, but we kind of have to at least mention it. Hasbro kind of, I guess it was kind
And
of
we're
a
leading
surprise.
on him hard tonight, but yeah, let's keep going.
No, this was a good
Wait
thing.
until Sad
This was
comes.
a good thing.
Wait till. Yeah, I know.
I think this was a good thing. I was excited, even though I know nothing about it. We've got these Dungeons and Dragons classic scale figures coming to Target. I don't know. I think these things look pretty damn cool.
Now, these aren't the ones you bought at Comic-Con?
No, those were from NECA.
These are. Oh, okay. This is a completely different. Okay.
Yeah.
So the ones from NECA are recreations of the LJN line, correct?
Okay.
The originals. Yep.
And this is based off the animated series in the 80s that never got
Gotcha.
toys.
Oh, well, that's cool. I might buy this Bilbo figure.
Right. Exactly.
That is Bilbo, yeah.
It looks like Bilbo.
And that's
So-
Sauron.
This two pack. Wait, hold on. Where is it? Is there a video?
We are here to unveil the D&D cartoon series 6-inch action
Oh, I
figures
don't.
from
That guy
Hasbro.
used to
Just
be on
wanted to introduce-
Ghostbusters. I'm done with him.
Oh my god, another
Oh, that's the
one?
guy who was. That's the guy who was at who did all the unveiling for the
Yeah.
Afterlife stuff. Yeah.
Kevin has moved on. They've moved Pam to Power Rangers. Kevin's on Dungeons and Dragons.
Is it time for us to move on? Like,
I
do
think
we
it
have
is. I think it's time for us to move on. To
Yeah, I
Sad
think we just
Moments.
have to give up. Like, thank you, Pam, and thank you, other guy, and thank you, Bill, for all your hard work and all your help and all your love and passion you had for Ghostbusters. But just like you, I think we're ready to move on. It was great while it lasted, and who knows, maybe in the future we can
talking
all
about?
get back together again. So, but right now we just need space. Let's talk about D&D.
These are cool. I love the design. Like I don't know
think that
anything
kid
about
was
this.
on the box for the Ewok Village, by the way.
So this is He-Man and Rainbow Bright. What was the unicorn's name?
I don't know.
Hang on,
I
we're
know-
not done yet.
I know less than nothing about this, other than I think these are really fun and cute. And if they come with a 12-sided die, count me in.
I mean, they're cool. They look cool. It's not something I'm going to buy, but they look cool.
Hang
That would
on.
be like an impulse.
I
buy.
see this, Chris Stewart. I just want to say, my name is Ryan Dole. I go by he, him.
Wait, are Chris Stewart and Troy Benjamin in the chat?
Yeah, we have-
Yeah, but neither of them know it.
One of them has to go.
Ships passing in the night.
So there's a D&D movie coming out. Hope it gets figures. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
there's going to be a big
Push.
push, big marketing push. So, okay. Well, I think we've covered a lot of news. I think we've done pretty good tonight.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Does the chat have anything they want to cover before we start moving on to sad comments and giveaways and things of that nature?
and sad comments. I have one sad comment today too.
You have a second. Okay, so this is gonna be
Oh,
good.
yeah.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
So we'll get to the giveaway in a second. Make sure you join me Thursday night. I will be doing my Masters of the Universe Origins mega unboxing. Finally. Finally.
The
And,
Rock has come back to toy
yeah,
anxiety. We should
it's
get The
gonna be
Rock
great.
on here.
We
That'd
should
be
get The
hilarious.
Rock. After if we can get Steve Martin, we can get
Yeah.
The Rock.
He would.
Then-
I think he would do it.
I think
He's
so.
not doing a whole lot of other.
He's got nothing else going
Yeah.
on.
Maybe Steve Martin
I
will
saw-
come out and unveil his NECA line of Three Amigos.
Did you guys see that video? There's like a video going around where Triple H was like, "Well, I think The Rock's getting old, and he knows that making movies is not as good as that feeling you get when you got."
Yep.
20,000 people yelling for you, and if he wants to do another match, you better do it. He's like trying to. He's like,
Pushing
well,
him.
wrestling's better than being
Poke bear.
making fucking
Meanwhile,
blockbusters.
he's
So
just
you
sitting in his private
better come do
jet-
WrestleMania.
his
No,
private
it's
jet made out of dollar bills, right?
Yeah.
Real quick, I should say this. We just found this out tonight. Abby, Jake, and myself will be attending New York Comic Con on next Friday.
Holy shit.
We're just gonna be there hanging out. So if you're gonna be at New York Comic Con next Friday, come see us.
Say hi.
Not see us, come say hi. We're not gonna be anywhere to come see.
We're
but
not doing anything except walking around, but find us.
Yeah, come find us. I'll
Come walk
probably be
past
in
us.
line for
We'll be there.
Michael J. Fox autograph.
I won't be there. Craig said no.
Craig
Craig was like, I don't
Uh-uh.
want Ryan there, and I'm
Yeah.
already like, I can't afford it, and
I
he's
can't
like,
afford it.
Canada, and I just don't. You know what? No, I want to be able to like.
Let's
Trash
get a GoFundMe
room.
for Ryan.
Hey, let's do these sad comments or something.
Yeah.
I'm ready to be done.
Well, should we do the giveaway first, real quick?
Let's do the giveaway. Yeah,
All
let's
right,
do
let's do it.
something.
All right, so we're gonna close the giveaway right now. We have 69 people entered.
Whoa,
I love it.
that's the max
Wow,
anyway.
is that for real?
Yeah, that's the max.
That's neat.
That's
all right,
cool.
so
That's
I like
nice.
numbers.
we're gonna go to the. I always do this. I typed in Wheel of Death instead of Wheel of Names, and hopefully this week we won't send everybody to hell like
This
last week.
Your souls will be spared.
There you go.
Yeah,
That
no
was
hell
fun,
this
hell.
week.
hmm
This
Nope.
week we're
We're
sending.
sending you to 7 minutes in heaven.
And we're gonna do
Yeah.
a draw to which one of the hosts you get to do that with. So,
Yeah.
Nope.
Yep.
God,
So
7 minutes in the
fourth-
closet with me sounds like a nightmare. I probably buy and sell everything I have.
the fourth spin is the winner of the 7 minutes in heaven, and you get to also choose your host. So
In 7 minutes, but when you play 7 minutes in heaven with Craig, you're like what Craig just said. The goal is to see how many things you can talk him into selling.
You
Well, I don't
walk
need
out
that.
with his Motu Origins
Yeah.
collection.
it doesn't have
Yeah.
to be. It doesn't have to be making out in a closet. It could easily just be like, "Hey, Craig,
Trading
wanna-
toys.
I want to buy that toy off you." That's all.
Here.
it'll take.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, we close. Here's the deal. I'm gonna hold on. Since a couple people missed out, I want it to be fair and equitable because that's the kind of person I am. Everybody's got 30 seconds. I'm gonna put the link in one more time. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Okay, 30 seconds starting
Go.
now.
30 seconds. Do it.
Okay. So and then
You want
fourth.
7 minutes.
We'll do 4. The fourth person's gonna be our winner.
Okay.
It'll be
Hang on,
good.
let's do some quick plugs here. First, I want to plug Gotham City Tonight. I don't know if we're going to have an episode this week because my co-host is crazy busy. So go look that up. Also, look up.
I'm glad you said busy. My co-host is
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. No,
She
like
is
she's
not.
like crazy busy. And then Jake's also got YHS on Monster Island.
Yes.
Look that up. Subscribe to that as well. Abby is on this show and YHS Prime. So look up YHS. Yes, have some podcasts.
Mhm.
She's on that, and then Craig just does whatever he wants. So what if you're?
I do.
So he just
Start
there
new
it is.
show.
Don't let them tell me
Cool.
what to do.
Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you.
Ryan.
That was good.
Try to get
All
the
right,
plugs in for all the channels.
we're ready.
Plug it up,
Yeah.
Carrie.
Yeah, that was it. That was the 30 seconds.
All right, so I'm gonna put everybody's
Let's
name in the
go.
thing, and we'll do this real quick. We'll do our giveaway. Shh. Okay, so we have 84 people have entered the giveaway. That's a lot.
84 enter.
Wow.
This is like Squid
It's the year
Games, by
Craig
the way.
was born.
This is
Thank
like
Red
Squid
light.
Game for toys.
This is
Yeah.
red light, green light. All right, Abby, if you want to hold this guy.
Yes.
4. We're doing 4?
We're doing 4.
Yes.
Fourth person will be the winner. First 3 are getting eliminated.
First 3
Here we
people
go.
were calling the cops to your house.
You to heaven. You got to go in the closet.
All right, first person that is out, David Allman. We are so sorry.
Cool.
It's
I already
all right,
looked up your
David.
address.
David.
Sorry,
911.
David.
We got a lot of coverage this week. We got PulseCon coming out. It's going to be very exciting. Our second loser,
Mhm.
Bork, Bork, Bork.
Bork,
There it
Bork,
is.
Bork.
Bork, Bork, Bork,
Bork, Bork.
Hmm.
Our third
The last loser.
is
Brock Parker.
Joel Young. No, no, no.
Oh.
Joel Young.
Maybe
That's
this will
it.
be the
Oh, yeah,
maybe
Joe.
this will be the time Brock wins after last week.
Right. That'd
Yeah.
be. Don't call it a comeback. All right.
Yeah, he's been here for years.
The winner of the token Razar from NECA.
Okay. Now you get to go in the closet.
You
of
get to go to the
heaven.
closet of heaven.
At the
Is
party.
Heaven. Yeah.
Mustache
Mustache
Man.
Yeah.
You just won.
That sounds Muppet related.
Say hello. Let us know.
Yeah.
There you go.
There
Way
it
to
is.
go.
There you go. There you go. Make sure you DM us on Instagram or Twitter at YHS Podcast. Mustache Mayhem has
Mhm,
won a token and a resin. No, actually, you get to pick one of them. All right, so let's get on to sad comments. If you're not familiar with sad comments, Abby, why don't you let people know what we do here?
Well, we call the internet for moving, emotional, passionate comments that people leave on toy companies' social media. And then we bring those to light and we give them a voice and a platform.
Completely sane people.
Yeah,
Right.
this is just your yeah,
Logical. It's
Mhm.
just
exactly.
is.
All right,
That's
and Ryan
what
and
we're known
Jake.
for.
Jake, if you want to start us off,
You want me to go
where
first?
did? Yeah, you can start us off.
Yeah, I'll
Where
go in the
did
middle.
you-
We got to end with Jake. Jake,
Let's
you're like
see. Let's see.
you're like
where's
the
this coming
Lord
from this
and
week?
Savior of sad comments.
This is starting lineup.
Starting
I'll do the short one first.
Okay. All right. Little commentary from the internet. Give the voice to the voiceless. Sad comments. Taking the world by storm.
Coming at you.
Here we go.
Dang. $50 for one figure? You all should get better negotiators. The NBA making you all look foolish with that markup. Hey, maybe you should call them starting markup.
All right. We have a joke.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's a pretty good submission.
Starting markup. Now your starting markup. Ryan, do you want to go?
Yeah, I found this gem off of Twitter.
Yes.
You'll know what I'm talking about because he added who it's for.
All right, here we go. Another sad comment from Ryan Dole from Twitter.
Story for today. Love getting called a dick, a fucker, and a coward, and then challenged to a fight in a parking lot, all over windowless packaging. And you wonder why I often talk about hating my own kind? Other collectors. At Hasbro, hashtag Marvel Legends.
Hold
Ooh,
on.
I need to see the receipts on that.
I have to
fight.
pick this apart. What would have to transpire
What
for
size
two
is he
collectors
on?
getting into a fist fight over windowless packaging in a parking lot?
I
don't know,
actually
but I wanna
think
see
the
it.
windowless
They're
packaging is a
printable.
great
Worlds!
idea.
World Star!
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Nice cardboard, dick.
I need so much more information on that.
They're
I
just
do-
standing there like doing the old like a gang of five, like
Sharks
They're
and jets?
Yeah,
singing.
So what is it? You're not gonna buy that toy because it doesn't have windowless packaging? You coward.
Play it cool, boy.
I
They're
got
like
one
that.
wanna do. You want a boy? That's ready to go. All right.
What's that racket?
I'm just
There's
doing
no
West Side
plastic.
Story.
Yeah, that's insane. Okay, well, I hope he's okay. There you go.
Yeah. Absolutely, both parties. whatever their feelings.
I just
Both
love that.
parties.
Hey, I don't mind this plastic less packaging. What did you say, boy?
You motherfucker.
Did you just say?
You like to support the swappers, and by golly, I won't have it. You little dick. You fucking coward. Come here. I will fight you in the parking lot if you say you support the swappers and cardboard windowless packaging one more time.
Yeah.
My guess is that
Yeah.
they both had way more going on
Yeah.
that day.
Yeah,
Than just the
there's a lot to
packaging.
that
Yeah.
story.
God,
All right, Jake,
Jessica
where's this next one
Parker's
from?
right. I always go Southern when I start making fun of these guys.
There you go. What's your jet? You're a jet.
We'll
all the
allow
way.
PulseCon.
it.
This is about Pulse.
PulseCon?
Yeah.
Got a rocket. Okay,
In your pocket.
here we go. PulseCon.
Play cool boy.
Not gonna fire up my fandom. My fandom is currently MIA. It will be returned pending the reveals are good enough and the pricing doesn't see more alleged inflation increases. Also, let's just be honest with one another. You're not getting any more pre-orders from me with windowless boxes. And the fact that your QA has seemed to drop in transparency, quite literally, is gone with what's inside the box, I'll probably wait until items hit stores and go clearance, like they have been for some time now.
So wouldn't he be like safer bet to pre-order the windowless
Yes.
packaging and have
Yes.
it sent
If
to
Yeah.
somebody couldn't, exactly.
and then he's gonna go buy it on clearance, open his Spider-Man, and get a Seamus?
Yes. Can we acknowledge Yo Dole? Because Troy's been
Yo Dole.
wanting to make Yo Dole
I got
it.
happen.
It's happening.
Thank you.
It's a shame. Yeah, there's nothing worse than like, whoa, cool, I got this brand new Spider-Man figure. I got Shawn Michaels.
Like,
All right, Jake, what's this next one?
This is on Mattel. I wanted to pick on somebody else for a little bit.
Yeah.
And this is about the Monster High dolls.
Okay. I want to hear from the community.
You might change your mind.
you're about to.
Here we go.
I don't understand why you, Mattel, make it so hard to buy everything Monster High related, especially for international fans. Just sell them in the department stores, the toy stores, the supermarkets, like before. It's like you don't want our money. I don't get it. All of this having to fight bots and not knowing when and where the dolls are sold have made collecting Monster High not so fun anymore. It's so frustrating. Personally, part of the fun is going to the stores, browsing, choosing my dolls. I'm not sure how long this revival is going to last like this. There's little to no official advertising and communication on Mattel's end. Not making all the dolls easily available to international fans is going to cost them sales. At least I won't be buying all the ones I want due to expensive shipping and import taxes. And hoping in the end I don't get a defective one. How many kids and parents are going to go through all these obstacles just to get a toy? I hope Monster High is here to stay. But Mattel needs to do better.
That's pretty good.
Damn.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Today I learned the real monster is Mattel.
Wow.
It's almost like Hasbro and Mattel must be in cahoots, both not wanting money.
Yeah, I was gonna say that one hits all like you get 2 checks for bingo with that one because
Hey,
money on the table was mentioned and the bots were mentioned.
I got a quick one real quick that I just found.
Do it, dude. Do it.
Made me laugh. Now, this is on the Hasbro Pulse Facebook page. This is a response to the advertisement for Hasbro Pulse Premium and the benefits you get for paying $50 a month to being a premium member. This gentleman responded to that with top 10 most wanted Marvel Legends MCU villains. 1, Whiplash. 2, Abomination. 3, Aldrich Killian. 4, Malekith. 5, Caecilius? Is that a person? Caecilius?
Keep going.
6, Agatha Harkness. 7, Flag Smasher. 8, Kingpin. 9, Arthur Harrow. 10, Titania. No likes, no replies.
Nobody. No,
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
I don't know. Is that these are MCU, right?
Yeah, he said MCU. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, who gives a shit?
There's a tiny little.
Because I was
side
like, how
comment.
many Kingpins do we need comic style? Like,
Yeah. Just
oh,
got
one more. We could use one.
Don't
I got
insult-
one more. I got one more comment. It's a long one.
All right,
Yeah,
so one
dude.
more.
Oh, that
Um,
wasn't the long one. Okay, let's.
This is about starting lineup.
Okay, guys, here's the
Number
deal.
one sports podcast.
To
So
get
exactly.
Jake to talk about something sports, it's got to be special. So I'm excited about this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sad comments. Last one of the night. Here we go. Starting lineup. Hasbro, $50 a pop. Chump change.
Get your sports updates here
It's
live
nothing.
on Toy.
I give my kids.
Stocks.
My kid lose a tooth. I give him $50 from the tooth fairy. Just kidding. I don't have a kid.
We're in the playoffs now.
Or any
That's
teeth.
coming.
We don't have a tooth fairy.
Guys, here we got real quick poll for the chat before we end. If you have kids, what's going rate for a tooth? Just
Yeah.
curious.
I want to know what people are giving,
Is it
paying out for those
increasing?
teeth.
Well,
Like
with
the windowless
inflation, it's got to be
packaging
$50,
is?
right?
Is it in windowless packaging?
Yeah, is it inflation? Is there stretch goals?
Yeah. What?
Hey, I know Craig and Troy definitely made a child. Not together.
Craig and Troy?
What?
Wow, cool.
That's
Not
gotta be
together,
a cool
but
kid.
around similar time.
Christopher Stewart.
I
Oh, a
think
lot
he's
of
saying
$5.
Christopher.
A lot of $5. Now,
Really?
is
$5?
there a Reddit page or something where all the parents go in and agree on the price for a tooth? Because everybody's saying $5.
Well, this one's. Okay, hang on. Nolan here says 5 to
Oh,
10
5 to
bucks.
10.
So I guess
Okay.
that
Yeah.
depends on the kid.
Depending on the tooth, I think. It's
Yeah, but
how-
mustache. Your next time your kid loses teeth, he's gonna get a token razor if you DM us.
Sir Davey says you give an
You won, by the
NFT.
way.
Give it a
That
Yeah, I
NFT.
like that.
You know what that stands
teens.
for? Not a fucking tooth.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
All right, here we go. Here we
right.
go. All right, Jake, here we go.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Sad comments. Last one, starting lineup. NBA. $50 a pop. Here you go.
So I have thoughts and questions. Are these going to be available at retail? How many of these toys are going to have the basketball player yanked out of them and sitting with their non-window box ripped open in the Walmart? Will I have to buy these behind security glass, like you might have to buy a Gillette razor? Who's the target audience for this stuff? Is it kids or adult collectors who are done spending $40 on die-cast cars? I always thought that the original starting lineup was kind of a way for every player to be put into plastic. There's no way you can even get a full team at this price. The McFarlane Sport toys were a little pricier, but I would say they've been comparable to a starting lineup given they came out 20 years later. Like this new series! Todd only went for superstar players, from what I understand. And I don't understand a lot about sports. However, I do remember at my Toys R Us in the 80s having hundreds of Houston Astros on the pegs in my hometown of Detroit. And I understand we're not going to get Hall of Fame All-Star Legend characters for a while, but this doesn't seem to work for me. And it's sad because articulated sport figures could really be cool. This just feels like one more way to use that 6-inch body style and retool a few molds. However, with all the various licenses in play, this price becomes a non-starter. Who is going to give this to a casual fan? I would buy Todd Sports toys for people as dumb gifts for their desk because $15 or whatever it was, forgettable. I'm not buying anybody a $50 LeBron James action figure unless I'm gonna marry them. And then we've got these NFTs. Is there some question of authenticity or forgery as it relates to this stuff? Is that why we need to have some demarcation or uniqueness or something? This part makes no sense at all.
Hold on.
Lot to unpack here.
Dude,
I
first
love
off,
that.
I want to give some. If I find that special someone, she's definitely getting an engagement LeBron.
That's what I'm saying. He's comparing this to Yeah, it's like a confirmation. It's a symbol
Yeah.
of their love. I love
Yeah.
it. That's
Oh.
fantastic.
Well, it's like that
Absolutely.
Netflix show, Say Yes to the Larry Bird.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw
Save the
people talking
last
about
dance on your wedding.
the whole team thing too, because it's
Back in the day, they would put out a couple players from each team. Look, my favorite part of that comment, Jake, when he was like, "I thought this would be a really cool." Like this guy put a lot of thought into it. This is what I
Yeah.
always thought it was really cool back in the day. Like, you
But
know,
then I like
the
how in the
80s.
middle it's the I don't know a lot about sports, but I know one thing, right? But he seems
Todd
to know
McFarlane did it better.
yeah.
In
For-
the 80s, in
for
my
someone
stores.
who to throw away $15 on a stupid sports toy for somebody's desk. He seems to be really, really passionate
Well,
about.
it's like Allen Iverson,
toys.
but he's like a 737 jet monster truck. I don't know. I agree. The storyline figures are way overpriced, but that was an incredible sad
Sure.
comment. So thank you.
Yeah, that
I
was
loved
beautiful.
it.
It was great.
That LeBron.
We did it, guys. Let's
Yeah.
We did it.
recap.
Do
Okay,
we have to recap or?
I do. This is
Oh.
how you. This
Oh.
is how you end a meeting in
Or-
the corporate.
Oh,
meeting.
just
someone
say-
definitely
you just
was at
say
the office
bye.
today.
Yeah, we're
I
not.
was at the
I
office
think, you,
today.
I think you could just say bye.
No.
Yeah.
Where's the
Tonight was fun. Thank you guys. Mustache Mayhem was our winner. Make sure you DM us your shipping address so you can get your token Razar. Stay tuned this week for a lot more content from
A lot
Toy
of
Anxiety.
stuff.
A lot of stuff coming
A
up.
lot of stuff.
If you like what you see on the show, tell a friend. We appreciate you guys being here.
Please.
And Abigail, I'll give you the final thought.
Wow. It's almost
Make her big.
October.
It is almost
You know
October.
what? I just want to say I love Halloween. I love that we're entering a spooky season. And I love the three of you. I always say that. And I love this chat.
Chat was fun.
Yeah,
Chats
thanks
are
for
great.
helping us grow and like being with us on this journey. It's awesome.
Yeah.
And we really like doing this and we really appreciate y'all watching.
Yeah.
Hanging out.
That's awesome. So we'll see you. I'll see everybody for my unboxing on Thursday. And then us and Geek Dad Life teaming up for a bunch of content this weekend. Happy PulseCon week. It's going to be something.
Big
Mhm.
See you
things
next
coming.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
See you next Tuesday.
Actually, see you Thursday, Friday,
Thursday.
Saturday, and next Tuesday.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, we'll see you lots.
Like,
Yeah.
we're having meetings.
Get
every
used
night.
to us. We're pretty much moving in.
We are.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sign up for Patreon to get Jake reading. Yeah, there you
Do
go.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that will
Do
do
it.
it.
Mr. Mustache Mayhem.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it would
All
take
right.
more than $2 to get Craig reading. I'll tell you that.
It's going to take, it's gonna take a lot. It's gonna
I'll go
take some-
easy on Craig.
Yeah, I'm a good
He's a
person.
vegetarian.
Yeah, you are.
I'm a
great person.
vegetarian now.
Oh, shut up.
I'm on
Gone
day
two.
2.
2 days.
Oh my
I had
God, it's not
tofu
gonna
for
last.
lunch.
One good
2
steak here, it's
days.
over.
No.
No,
I'm-
we met some chickens this weekend.
I'm mainly doing it out of spite because everybody's had the same reaction. I'm like, oh yeah? Fuck you, Mr. Veggie. That's
Oh,
me.
well, I'm going to go have steak. You enjoy your
Bye, guys.
Bye, y'all.
Later increases.
Muppets.
That one, yeah, I don't know if it rolls off the tongue.